Okay, so I heard this song today, actually this morning. I was opening my Spotify and checked out on the new released tracks. Found Katy Perry's new single called Smile. I took a listen to it and I just love the grooves. Let's learn the song together. Basically, it's just going to be 3 chords. So 3 chords. Chord 1, chord 2, chord 3. So basically it goes like this. Again. Okay. Na na na. Okay, so it sounds difficult, but it's actually not. The right hand technique is, but not the chords. The chords is actually just, and then. So I hope my guitar's tuned right. I guess it is. I tuned it last night. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring my camera closer so you have a better look of the chords. It's played in the key of F. So. So this is actually a key, the G minor 7 chord. G minor 7 chord. Or. Okay, G minor 7 chord. Well, normally you would play the G minor 7 like this. Or we're just going to play it on the high notes. So instead of doing this, I'm playing the same key actually, just in a different chord shape. Okay, so instead of doing this, I play it like this. Same thing. So what I'm doing here is I put the bass note will be this. Ring finger on the 5th string, 10th fret. Point finger on the 4th string, 8th fret. Pinky on the 3rd string, 10th fret. Okay? So what you're plucking are only the strings that you're pressing. In this case, string number 5, 4, and 3 throughout the song. Okay? So 5, 4, and 3. Okay, and then second chord is actually the same chord shape, you're just moving it up 2 frets. So 1, 2. Okay, so chord number 1, chord number 2. Okay, the same chord shape, you're just moving it up 2 frets up. It's just gonna be the same as this. G minor 7, A minor 7, same effect. G minor 7, A minor 7. Okay, and then third chord will be this. So it's actually a B flat major 7. So up here you would play it like this. Okay, and instead of doing that, we're going to play it up here in the high notes. Third chord. Okay. I hope you can see this. Okay, so you put your middle finger on the 5th string, 13th fret. Right here, up, way up there. Okay, and then your point finger on the 4th string, 12th fret. Right there. And your pinky down here on the 3rd string, 14th fret. Okay, so your ring finger is not pressing anything. Okay. Okay, so all together. Okay, chord 1, chord 2, chord 3. Can you play it someplace else? Yes, of course you can. So if you play the G minor up here, G minor 7 up here, you would press it like that, right? And then A minor 7, and then B flat major 7. Or you can also play the same chord shapes back there. Like, remember this chord shape? The same chord shape. Chord shape number 1, chord shape number 2, and then chord shape number 3. The same chord shape as you would play it up here. Or if you play it up on the lower notes, okay, or up here. Alright, those are the 3 chords that we're going to be using within this song. Okay, now how do you actually play it? Okay, so here's how it goes. Chord number 1, chord number 2, chord number 3. Okay, so we're just going to be switching back and forth from those 3 chords. So watch this. Na 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 na, and then you go back. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, and then you go back to 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, 1, and you start over again. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Na 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 na. Okay, and then you start over again. Okay, so now that you've known the chords and the pattern of the chords, how to play the chords, the key of the song is actually based on the right hand technique. So this is how I would actually play the song. Well, you can play it in whichever way you want, but this is how I choose to play a Katy Perry song. Okay, yeah, so here's how I would play the right hand technique in close-up. Okay. Okay, so that's how I would play it. Just probably you can watch it over and over again and try to practice it. So in full speed, it's gonna go like this. Sorry. Okay, so if you want to strum it, you can play it like this. But bear in mind that you're only sounding the strings that you're pressing, in this case 5, 4, and 3. what happens to the other three strings, like string number 6, 2 and 1? You mute it, okay? You mute it. How do you mute it? I normally do it with my left hand right here, so I'm kind of covering my the first 2 strings, string number 1 and 2, with parts of my point finger right there, so it doesn't sound. And then what about string number 6? I normally put the tip of my ring finger just a tad to touch the 6th string, so it doesn't sound when I pluck it. So when I strum it all, it sounds like this. Whoops. Yeah. What about the verse part? So basically, for the verse part, you're only staying on the first chord. This chord, the first chord, chord number 1. Okay. Na, 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 and then the pre-chorus. Chorus. For the verse part, you're only staying in chord number 1 like that, and then you just play it however you want with your right hand. So, na, 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 na. How I play that is na, 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 tap, na, 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 tap, na, 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 tap, na, na, na. And again, I'm only plucking the strings that I'm pressing, which is 5, 4, 3. So, na, na, na. Throughout the verse, okay? And when the pre-chorus comes, you're just staying on the first chord shape, but you're only playing it differently with your right hand. In this case, I would play it like. Okay, slower. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. And bear in mind that even though it's only a 3-finger chord, but again, this is what you get. Ouchie, ouchie, ouch, 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 ouch. So again, here's how I would play the song. Na, 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 pre-chorus. Chorus. Okay, and then you can actually play it however you want, just get into the groove. So that's how I would play Smile by Katy Perry. Okay, so that's how I would play the song. And again, you can play it however you want. If you think the right hand part is too difficult for you, you can just make use of the 3 chords that I just taught you about. And yeah, make it your own. Thank you so much, and keep practicing. I know you'll get like lots of like calluses on your on the tip of your fingers, but you know you're making progress, as I said before. And yeah, I will see you again on my next guitar tutorial. So like this video if you like it, if you learned a lot from it, and if you like these kinds of tutorials from me, stick around by subscribing to my channel. Alright? Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care of your loved ones. See ya.